Hello and welcome back to another episode. This is episode 8 of Is It Worth It? Today we're going to be discussing whether the 2020 Ford F-150 is actually worth it. We're going to be comparing the 2020 Ford F-150 to the new 2020 Chevrolet Silverado 1500. As well as talk about some car news and another, as usual, this day in history. So beginning with the Ford F-150, there's 6 variants of the Ford F-150. You got the XL, XLT, the Lariat, the King Ranch, the Platinum, and the Limited, which range from $30,000 to $69,000. It has a versatile Super Crew 4x4 with a 6.5-foot cargo box. The Lariat Super Crew 4x4 starts at a model price of $51,000, which you can upgrade to an EcoBoost V6 for another $600, or a Power Stroke Turbo Diesel for $3,000. But it's probably best advised to stick with the 5.0 liter V8. It has plenty of power to hauling up any of your toys or like RVs or stuff like that. And the cabin comes with an 8.0-inch touchscreen equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability, 2-zone climate control, and heated and ventilated front seats. The F-150 has an excellent selection of sophisticated engines, including a 3.0-liter diesel that is good for 440 foot-pounds of torque. Most of the engines that Ford produces are paired with its 10-speed automatic transmission. The King Ranch model that was tested has a 375 horsepower V6 and has one of the best V6 engines compared to all the other trucks. The V8 F-150 are a bit slower were the slower ones with 60 miles per hour and 6.3 seconds, but its 50 to 70 mile per hour time was nearly identical for the V6. The V6's transmission was very slow to react under hard acceleration, but otherwise operated without issue. The strongest engine isn't so this is kind of funny because the strongest engine isn't the V8, but it's actually a twin-turbo V6 and can tow up to 13,000 pounds. An F-150 with the trailer tow package can tug up to an additional 7,000 pounds with either the V8 or the top-tier V6. As said before, the F-150 offers a pair of twin-turbo V6 engines. And basically they did this is to have a car that has power similar to the V8, but doesn't just drink gas like nothing. The V6 model achieved 19 miles per gallon on a highway fuel economy test, which is 4 miles per gallon below the official EPA estimate. Yesterday's luxury sedan is now today's full-size pickup, and the F-150 has about the interior as like an old BMW. I guess not that old, but it has massaging seats and a panoramic sunroof. All it holds back is its lazy reaction to user inputs, which is kind of expectable. It is a truck, and there's obviously a ton of storage space in the F-150. Moving on to the Chevrolet Silverado 1500, it has also 6 variants ranging between $29,000 and $54,000. You got the work truck, the custom, the LT, the RST, the LTZ, and the High Country. So basically, it has a 5.3 liter V8. It has a crew cab, all-wheel drive, and just a normal bed length. The Z has a Z71 off-road package, which enhances the truck's looks and its trail capabilities. It is favorable to choose the convenience package, however, which has a 10-way a power adjustable driver's seat, dual zone climate control, heated front seats, remote start, a heated and leather wrapped steering wheel, and more. So it has a couple different engines, has a V6, 2 different V8s, a turbocharged 4-cylinder, and a diesel inline 6, which means that the 2020 Silverado has an engine for like any type of job. Of the two V8s, the 420 horsepower 6.2 liter is the better choice, and it has a 0 to 60 in 5.4 seconds, while the 355 horsepower 5.3 V8 needed 6.1 seconds. The 310 turbocharged 4-cylinder has a 0 to 60 in 7 seconds. On the road, it's a really big truck. It drives a bit small. It drives a lot smaller than it seems. Has a surprisingly agile steering, and has coilover suspension, which allows it to have a smooth ride. Those looking for the most rugged Silverado 1500 will appreciate the Trail Boss model, which features a 2-inch lift, gnarly tires, and other upgrades to make the path less traveled easier and more entertaining. The 2020 Silverado engine can tow up to 13,000 pounds, 12 more than past models, or not 12,000, 1,200 more than past models. Likewise, a Chevy pickup truck can haul more than 2,000 additional pounds of payload in its cargo bed. Don't expect the Silverado to save you money to fuel pump, and has a EPA of 23 in the city and 33 in the highway. Meanwhile, the gas-fed 4-cylinder is rated at 19 miles per gallon in the city and 22 in the highway. So the Silverado can be equipped in multiple ways. The base models offer nothing but the essentials, including manually adjustable front seats, manual locks and windows, and vinyl seats. Moving up the range unlocks all sorts of goodies, including a heads-up display, ventilated front seats, and wireless smartphone charging. The Silverado also features clever storage cubbies spread throughout the cabin, while the Chevy lacks the innovative multifunction tailgate and carbon fiber reinforced cargo bed that is available on the GMC Sierra. Its range of different bed lengths will satisfy a ton of different people. So in terms of car news, Mazda is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year, as a company. It was founded in 1920. So the first Mazda passenger car was the R360, which arrived in 1960. And then the R360, so Mazda, they created a nice little picture. They had the R360 all like lined up with all its current cars, like its MX-5s, the Miatas, the CX-30s, all that type of stuff. And all of its current production cars are going to be getting an anniversary, like a special anniversary edition. They're going to have special trim. So this day of history, which is what, Tuesday, I think? Yeah, Tuesday, the 7th. The Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse version became the fastest roadster car in the world, and it reached an average speed of 408.84 kilometers per hour, which is about 254 miles per hour. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for next Sunday.